Hey, be careful down those stairs.
And a broken mirror, 7 years bad luck.
Is that so? Stork must have dropped us through a whole bunch when we were born. How's the story?
Oh, it's good strong stuff.
Butterfly in the Tank? I read that one. Hey, kids, they're playing that Fly Sheepy Fly game. Did you ever play that?
Nah, kids not everyone's that play games are sissies.
Myra and I used to play it all the time. Up and down fire escapes, in and out of basements. Jeez, we had a swell time. What happens to kids when they grow up?
They grow up.
Yeah. They grow up.
No. Oh, Joe. Aren't you going to bed?
In a minute.
I think you've written enough tonight, Joe.
I just want to finish the sentence.
Myra's still out.
Yeah, she went to Chase Roof.
Couldn't you go along with her sometimes? Meet the boys she goes out with?
I can't horn in on her dates. If I had a job, I couldn't pay tips for that crowd.
I'm worried about her.
Why? She says she's older than I am, and I guess she's right.
No, she's only a baby. You talk to her, Joe.
Okay.
I regret she took that job now, Joe. She should have stayed on at high school.
You can't blame her. She wanted things, money, clothes. Is Dad out?
Yeah. She's given up on her swimming.
She got kicked off the
What for, Joe?
team. She broke training rules all the time. Hell, I can't stop her.
She listens to you.
Not much.
Joe.
What?
Joe. It's come back on me, Joe. The operation wasn't no use, and all it cost us, Joe, the bill's not paid for it
What makes
yet.
you say so?
The same pains come back again.
For how long now?
Well, sometime.
Mom, you've got to go back
No.
to me.
Joe, what's the use? This is the way I look at it, Joe, like this. I've never liked being cramped. I've always wanted to have space around me. Plenty of space to live in the country on the top of a hill. I was born in the country, raised there. I've hankered after it lots in the last few years.
I know. Those Sunday afternoons, rise through the country, the late yellow sun across the orchard, crazy, twisted shadows, and that old wind-beaten house, vacant and lopsided. And you staring at it, leaning out the window, trying to make that stop.
Look, that house, it's for sale. Oh, it ought to go cheap. 20 acres of apple, a hen house, and look, a nice barn. Well, it's run down now, but it wouldn't cost much to repair. Stop, Floyd. Go slow along here.
But he wouldn't stop. He wouldn't look, and he wouldn't listen. The snake fence darted away, and the stone wall rose, and the sun disappeared for a moment. Your face looked cold. Your face looked desperate, as though you were starving for something that you'd almost caught in your hands, but not quite. Then we'd stop on the side of the road for the sign. We need eggs, a quarter a dime, borrow a nickel from Dad. But it was late then. The sun was low. It was cold.
Some people think about death as being laid down in a box under earth. But I don't. To me, it's the opposite, Joe. It's being let out of a box and going upwards, not down. I don't take stock in heaven, and I never did. But I do feel like there's a lot of room out there. And you don't have to pay rent to any old tight-fisted Dutchman who kicks about how much water you're using. There's freedom, Joe. And freedom's the big thing in life. It's funny how some of us don't ever get it until we're dead. But that's the way life is. And so we've got to accept it. The hard thing to me is leaving things not straightened out. I'd like to have some assurance, some definite knowledge of what you were going to do, or how things will work out for you. Joe. What would you do with $300?
I don't want to think about that right now.
I want you to, Joe. The policy's in your name. It's in the right-hand drawer of the chief.
Hey! Where's the shade to that lamp?
It's coming.
Damn you! You don't look what you're doing!
Oh, what's eating you?
You don't care about people's things! Any old way is right!
Joe, take it easy. They're not gonna damage the stuff.
Damage this?
No, they're not.
If they break a thing, you collect on it.
Hey, what's in these here boxes?
China and glass things. Don't go throwing them around!
Let's get out of here. I can't concentrate on a story with all this commotion. What are you saying in your running house, screwball?
Hey,
It's only making you feel depressed, ain't it?
perfume and powder, you want 'em?
Just leave them over here on the ground.
Bill, I had a swell time.
Is that all? It's dark. They're all in bed.
Joe's light's still on.
If we don't have to be real loud, it'll be real quiet. I'm a wee bit now.
Yes, and you've got to go home.
Closer.
Bill!
What's the matter? Aren't you the freestyle swimming and fancy diving champion of St. Louis?
So what if I am?
Well, I can do a fine backstroke too. Out of water.
Shut up, I want to go to bed.
So do I.
Good night.
Listen,
What?
I go out with debutantes.
What of it?
Well, nothing except that.
How should I take that remark?
Okay, I'll tell you. It's like, hey, I've had a swell time from the VP Queen. But when girls like you try to sell me that stuff,
Move. Get out!
Aww, it's little brother. I thought you'd be out in the milk route.
Get out,
by
you
now.
stinking... Before I hang one on you.
You were right about him, Joe. He's no good. Joe, what do they mean by girls like me?
I guess they mean that.
Joe, I don't want you to think that I...
Shut up. Mother's sick.
I know. It's all a rotten, dirty mess. Cheese roof dancing into the stars. And then puking over the side of the car on the way home. Puking. And then he stops in the park and tries to... Oh, Joe, I want to have a good time. You don't think I have it sewing hooks and eyes on corsets at River and Jacobs? I want to go places, Joe. Get out. But I don't want things like him crawling all over me. Worse than filthy cockroaches.
Hush up.
Oh, Myra. That...
It's Mother. She's sick. She's... dead.
What?
Nothing. Do you want some perfume?
What kind of perfume?
Carnation?
You guys quit horsing
I
around.
resent your suggestion.
Alright, Straw Boss. But I'm serious. They should have put in a picture like Megan or flowers.
Flowers. He couldn't hit an elephant's ass.
Myra's, huh?
Yeah. Time when she was at the Rotogolf. She won the Mississippi Valley.
She had a pretty sweet shape on her ass.
Yeah.
What makes a girl go like that?
Like what?
You know,
No, I don't. Why don't you get out of here and leave me alone?
because I don't want to. Because I'm reading a story. Because I think you're nuts.
I wish you quit having that day go around the place.
Silver?
Yeah, I don't like the way he looks at me.
Looks at you.
Yeah, I might as well be standing naked in front of him the way that he looks. You think it's funny? Him looking at me like that?
Yes, I think it's funny.
My sense of the comical don't quite agree with yours.
You know, you're getting awfully skittish objecting to guys looking at you.
Well, that boy is repulsive.
Why? Because he doesn't live somewhere awful to do?
No, because he don't take a bath.
That's not true. Silva takes a shower every morning at party headquarters.
Party headquarters? You better try to associate with something that can do you some good instead of radical dados and niggers.
Shut up! God, you've gotten common. Snobbishness is always the first sign.